Hello and welcome. We have with us a great personality who made a revolution in communication in India, and today he is also chairperson of the Knowledge Commission of India, Mr. Sam Pitroda. So, welcome to our
Thank you.
program. Uh, so, when you came for the Think Festival, you just said that the tasks like IT, software, communication, all these things are over, and now we have to enter into some new things in technology. What is it exactly?
What I basically said is that the first phase of the telecom revolution to connect India with voice is essentially over. We are a nation of a connected billion. We have 900 million mobile phones. And now we need to think differently as to how do we strategize to take advantage of this connectivity to go to the next level. Now that the cities, villages are already connected, can we begin to think of next generation infrastructure, which would require convergence, video, data, voice integrated, to really take advantage of transforming governance, education, health, delivery of public services, because internet and web has changed everything. It has changed business models, it has changed delivery of services, it has changed our work, the way we socialize, the way we teach. So this is the time to now focus on data. We're basically building two networks. One called NKN, National Knowledge Network, where our goal is to connect 1500 nodes to 40 gigabit bandwidth to connect all our universities, all our R&D institutions, major parts of our libraries, and hopefully someday all the clusters, industrial clusters. The idea is to really improve collaboration in research. All research today is multidisciplinary, requires a lot of collaborations, and is happening faster than ever before. The second network is to connect 250,000 panchayats to optical fiber. Once we connect 250,000 panchayats, we will then be able to use new technology for improving governance, public services, delivery, education, health, and hopefully we'll develop a lot of new applications in local language for local needs and create a lot of local content and create Indian model of development.
So this will be all data, audio, video, all three?
Yes, because you take, for example, Anganwadi worker today. How do you train Anganwadi worker? We create manuals in local languages. Manuals reach there, some people read, some don't read. If a lot of the training material is available online, where you can really train yourself whenever you have time, it will change the whole structure of training.
So will it be kept limited to training the teachers, or will it reach the students? Because there are many schools, government schools today,
for everything. It will be left to your imagination. Students will do something, teachers will do something, Anganwadi worker will do something, doctors will do something else, government people. So you will build lots of applications.
Sir, since you are also chairperson of Knowledge Commission, have you, basically the public schools don't even have basic facilities like toilets or not even proper classrooms, proper place to sit. So the whole thing will have to be changed. It's just not.
First of all, you will really connect and benefit where there is facilities.
Okay.
If you don't have school building, where are you going to connect to? So we'll worry about that later on. Let's just start with what we got and not worry about what we don't have. Of course, we should have schools everywhere. Of course, we should have connectivity in, every school. But we are talking about connecting 250,000 panchayats. There are panchayat buildings, there are government fundings for it, there are all kinds of yojanas for it. So let's take advantage of this to connect broadband infrastructure and use technology to benefit large number of people. And technology is basically an entry point. It is not an end point. We need to change the mindset. We need to teach people how to use this technology. It's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah.
It will take its own time, and it might take 10 years before you really begin to see substantial result.
Yeah.
It will take its own time, and it might take 10 years before you really begin to see substantial results.
What has been your experience in terms of receptivity when you started telecom revolution in Goa, in India? Many people are saying that this will not work. Today in every village, even a common person has a mobile phone. So what has been your experience through this, which can be linked to this also?
See, any time when you start a new project like this, people in India are always very cynical. You know, it's a lot of people see glass as half empty as opposed to half full.
Right.
So I remember in 1980s when we started telecom work, people used to say, why are you working on telecom? Why didn't you work on water? Why didn't you work on agriculture? Telecom is only for the elite. You are all computer boys, you know, with Western mindset. What do you know about rural India? My answer then used to be, look, I only know how to work on telephones. So let me work on telephones, find somebody else to work on water.
Yeah.
I don't know how to work on water.
Right.
So today also somebody could say, why are you working on broadband? Because I know how to do that. I don't know how to create nuclear energy. So don't expect me to solve all the problems. So there is always this resistance. And I think in our system, people don't give credit to government. Like this government has done some great things, from right to information, to right to education, to Narega, to, you know, there are many, many programs this government has launched. You know, National Knowledge Commission, you know, innovations, public information infrastructure, UID, GIS. But people don't see this as a contribution of the government. People get hung up on what you have not done or some controversial matter. This government must get credit for a lot of good work that is going on. In spite of all this confusion, we are still growing at 8-9%.
Right.
I mean, government must get credit for it. So I think the key is to really focus on good work that is going on, build on it, because nation building process requires everybody's support.
So just because you are saying that government should be given credit for this, basically the politicians always like to keep everything secret. RTI has become a big problem for many politicians right now, and transparency is a problem for them. So when you talk about this revolution, the next revolution where audio, video, data, everything will be reached panchayats, maybe tomorrow they will reach the households. It will be a problem for the politicians who are.
It's not that. I think information technology does bring about openness, accessibility, connectivity, networking, decentralization.
And it's total transparency.
Accountability, transparency. So that's the way information works. See, earlier, when there was no phone, you couldn't call your member of parliament and complain. Now, you can pick up phone and call your member of parliament and complain. But people are getting used to it. So politicians and others will get used to this also.
You have worked through all kind of political things also. You have dealt with all kind of politicians. But basically, what is it today? Like there are old-time thinkers, there are new-time thinkers.
See, some in a society like ours, there is everything.
Where the majority lies? Old-time thinkers are more or new-time thinkers?
I think people in general are not very tech-savvy. But younger generation is very tech-savvy. This is a country of young people. 650 million or 550 million young below age of 25. So when you look at young people, they are really in tune with new technology, new ways of doing things. Older people are not, like any other society. So we are really building this kind of infrastructure for the future generation.
So I'm saying in terms of political will.
Political will is there, because cabinet approved budget to build.
Yeah, at national level, at central level.
But that's how it begins.
At panchayat level, at municipal level.
It takes time. The first thing is that the government of India decided to put huge amount of funding to connect panchayat. Is a major decision. It shows political will of the government. Now you implement it. It will take 2-3 years. Then People will get trained. Then some people will learn how to use it. It will take time. It is not going to happen overnight. I keep saying that.
Sir, I'm also saying it because Goa comparatively is quite a progressive state, well-educated state. Politicians are educated. And almost 5 years back, a pilot project was started in Goa by the central government. A similar kind of project where all the panchayats right now are connected through broadband, optical fiber. This is data, audio, video transfer, everything. The project is still lying just like that without anything.
I am surprised. I'm not aware of the details, but I think if all the panchayats are connected to optical fiber, it is a huge opportunity for government to capitalize on, local government. I think then we need to start building local applications on education, health, and it is for the community.
Local applications are built. The softwares are...
Why aren't we using it?
Exactly. So that's what...
No, but that question has to be asked of local bosses by local community. Community has to generate pressure on the system to open it up because we have already invested money in it, according to you.
Yes.
So there is no reason why it should be sitting idle. Because by not using it, you are denying benefits of technology to our young generation.
People like you should take initiative in this because it is a pilot project.
So, initiative really has to be taken by the local people. We sitting in Delhi can't solve every problem.
Yeah, that's true.
We have our limitations. But if there is any way we can be of help, we are always there. That's our job.